cat cam. The cat cam. Hi guys. Right, we are going to make a pizza. Pow, bam, boom. Got the pizza crust mix, Kroger brand. And what's wonderful about this is that all it needs is your love. That's it. So get a bowl, and it says, of course I'm reading the other way around. It says to preheat the oven at 475. That's going to be the hardest part. Don't need until we got that part done. So yes, darling dearest. Okay, hold on. Stir with fork, so half cup of hot water. Okay, we got the half cup. This is combined with hot tap water in a mixing bowl. Got the mixing bowl with the fork. Got the fork. Form into a bowl and grease with about 1 teaspoon of oil. And this here, half price, half off of the extra virgin olive oil. I mean, this thing's huge. So it's normally 20 bucks. Got it for 10. Can't pass up a deal like that. And it says cover and set in a warm place for 5 minutes. We're yet to do that. The oven is preheating at 475. Press dough evenly onto bottom of pan using greased hands. Pinch edges to form a rim. I used to work at Domino's. Kind of know what I'm doing. Sort of, not really, kind of. That was 20 years ago, so anyways. I tossed a few, pizzas, hand-tossed pizzas before, but not enough to really get good at it. Any rate, that's a whole nother subject. In this case, I'm just gonna put it in a square. They want a round pan that's about 14 inches wide, and we don't have that. So, just gonna make it into a square here. Bake on lowest oven rack 10 minutes or until crust is golden brown. There's really nothing to this. We need our ingredients. That is our ingredients: pepperoni, what am I doing? Pepperoni. Pasta sauce. Mozzarella. Use up that bag. All right, while oven is preheating, I am going to go ahead and mix this up. It's going to take a couple minutes here, 5 minutes rising, and then another at least probably almost 5 minutes putting it on the pan. By then, the oven should be preheated. So let's do this. About half a cup of hot tap water combined with this mix. That's it. Bam. done. Of course, tap water is kind of a bad word for me. I would prefer to use like distilled, something just very pure. I always like to add just a few drops more. Top it off. Make sure it's a half cup completely. Point when dough gets to an odd stage where you don't really know if it's actually mixed. That's where you can get pockets of flour, but I'd have to say that's good. They say a teaspoon, so we'll just go with the teaspoon. Cover the bowl. Form into a ball and cover. Put into a warm place.
Timer.
All right, timer just went off. Now we're going to press this baby out. I'm gonna add pizza seasoning, Italian seasoning, and oregano. I know oregano is an Italian seasoning and most likely pizza seasoning, however, we're just gonna amp it up just a little bit more. When it comes to seasoning, I kind of like a little, just slight on the overkill side, not quite, but more than less, let's put it that way. And so does Jennifer. This is pizza seasoning. And this stuff actually, it smells like pizza. That's why it's called pizza seasoning. So this I want to use a little more liberally. Otherwise it's just going to be kind of plain. It's like all you're eating is just mozzarella cheese, bread, and pepperoni. Italian seasoning, a little bit lighter. And oregano, a little bit lighter. All right. Just a little hint of cayenne pepper. Give a little kick, not too much. Don't want it spicy, just want it present. Here's the fun part. do double cheese. Even though that pepperoni is pretty. Cheese is tasty. Oven is preheated, and this pie is going in. All right, we're gonna check this real quick, and I'd say it could be done. All right, so final result. They say 10 minutes. Our oven is a little hotter than the average temperature, or any temperature. Everything we cook, it overcooks. I think it's because the seal is weak. So it thinks it's cooling off, and then so it kicks on the burner. However, beautiful, and it's always delicious. We had this once before, turned out really well. Again, like I said, the spices that I use amps it up, or the seasonings I use, the herbs, pizza seasoning, Italian seasoning. Most every household has that. Amp it up with a little cayenne, bam, and oregano, which is slightly redundant, but I like to have plenty of that for Italian food. And that's the sum of this for the night. Again, what I use is the pizza crust mix. It just needs your love. Pretty easy.